Good morning, my dear students of class 9th. Today again we are meeting in this online classes. In the previous session we have discussed about the cells, in which we have discussed about the meristematic tissues, then permanent tissues. Today we are going to discuss about the complex tissues. Complex tissues can be recognized by having two or more than two different types of cells. Meristematic tissues and permanent tissues were having only single type of cells, but this complex tissue is having two or more than two different type of cells, in which we are going to discuss about the conducting tissues, conducting tissues are those type of tissues which carry materials, any type of material, from one portion to the different portion of the plant. One portion to the different portion of the plant. Basically, there are two types: xylem and phloem. You are previously known about the function of this xylem and phloem. Xylem is for conduction of water, minerals, because minerals are getting dissolved in the water now. So these minerals are being circulated throughout the plant body with the help of this xylem tissue. And phloem, they are conducting food in the plant, and the food, carbohydrate. So now I am going to discuss about the different components which are present in xylem and phloem in this section. So let us see. Xylem is made up of tracheids, vessels, and xylem parenchyma. Together with this, xylem fibers. So there are four different components are present in this xylem: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fiber. If you see the structure of tracheids, you will be able to understand that these tracheids are made up of single cells, in which numerous gaps called pits are present. So what you can say? about this tracheids. Single cellular pits present. If the transverse section of this vessel will be given to you, you will be able to recognize these tracheids with the help of these two things. It should be kept in mind that these tracheids are dead. They are dead. Then vessels. Just opposite to the tracheids, vessels are multicellular. Multicellular in nature, and this is also going to be the bed. This is also going to be the bed. This xylem parenchyma, you know, parenchyma is a living cell and is needed for providing nutrition. So this is only living cell that is present in this side. That is present in this xylem. Then phloem fibers, they are phloem fibers, xylem fibers, they are also present together with this all three components. They are meant for supporting. So this was about the xylem and its component. Now we will discuss about the phloem and its component. Previously, I would like to make a diagram for this. So this was the phloem. In this one is seed tube. This one is seed plate. This one is companion cell. And this is the diagram of phloem. This is the diagram of phloem. So by seeing this diagram, one can say about the different components which are present in this phloem. Basically, seed tube, seed plate, companion cells, and together with this phloem fiber. phloem fiber. So they are the components of xylem. That's phloem, seed tube, seed plate, companion cell, phloem, you can say phloem parenchyma also, and phloem fibers. They are the components of phloem. You can see that this is in form of tube where this seed plate is present, and this seed plate is not continuous. Seed plate is not continuous. Numerous pores you can see. These pores are made for translocating the water and minerals dissolved in water from one to another. So this is the function of seed plate. Now companion cells are there. These companion cells are providing support and nutrition to the phloem cells. Okay, so they too are going to be dead. This one is only living, and this is also dead. So this is all about xylem and phloem. This is all about xylem and phloem. After having discussion about the plant tissues, now I am going to discuss about the animal tissues. Plants we have discussed. Now we are going to have a discussion about the animal tissue. So the animal tissue consists of one uppermost epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissues are those which are having these two basic properties. They always have a gelatinous basement. Gelatinous basement. Suppose if this is tissue now, so there must be a basement. There must be a basement. This basement may be many layered or maybe single layered. This is the basement. This basement provides better anchorage. Secondly, epithelial tissue do not have any direct blood supply. So many things can be discussed here, but these two are very unique, and by the help of this one can differentiate between epithelial connective skeletal and many other kind of cells, because only epithelial cells are having a gelatinous type of basement that you can see here in this diagram, and they don't have any type of direct blood supply. And the reason is this: because they are present uppermost part of our body. Therefore, much more chances are there to be injured. So if there will be direct blood supply, then a big loss of blood may occur. In order to prevent big loss of blood, they don't have any direct type of blood supply. Now I am going to discuss about the different type of epithelial cells. So number one is squamous epithelial cell. This squamous epithelial cell is like this. They are arranged in such a way that one can say seeds are present on the bed. Seeds are present on the bed. They are you see, in this section what we are going to discuss, the most important thing that can be asked is the location of these cells. Location of these cells. Either this kind of questions are being asked for 1 or 2 mark question, nothing else. But many are getting confused when it is being asked. They are present on the body cavity and blood vessels. They are present on the blood vessels. Secondly, cuboidal. They are tube-like. They are tube-like. They are tube-like in nature, and they are present in the nephrons of kidney. Nephrons of kidney. You know, kidney is made up of several small type of tubules. These tubules are called as nephrons. So they are present on the nephrons of the kidney. Nephrons of the kidney. Then third type of epithelial cell, columnar epithelial cell. They are pillar-like. They are pillar-like. They are pillar-like cells. They will be present in the buccopharyngeal cavity In the alimentary canal also they will be present. They are columnar type of epithelial tissues. Then after this, glandular. See, whenever there will be any type of discussion about the glands, it means they are secretory in nature. It means they are secretory in nature. It means they are secreting some hormones, they may be secreting some type of chemicals. So they are known as glandular epithelial tissues. And the fifth type of tissue that is known as ciliated. Ciliated epithelial tissues. Ciliated epithelial tissue. When hair-like projections are being found on the surface of the tissue, this type of tissue is known as ciliated epithelial tissue. They are present in the buccopharyngeal cavity, in the nephrons, and many other portions of the body. So, in this session, we have discussed about the complex type of tissues, in which we discussed about the xylem and phloem, their components and the functions. And then today we have started animal tissue, in which we have discussed about the epithelial type of tissues and 5 type of different epithelial tissues and their location discussed together with you in this session. That much. And again, I will come together with this animal tissue in the next session. Till then, thank you very much for watching the video.